To get to today's goal, I only got to write about 500 more words, so that's fairly easy. That's a doable amount. I can do that. Yeah, I didn't do that. Hello, welcome to the 4th day of NaNoWriMo. How's your NaNoWriMo going? Mine's going better than yesterday. Yesterday I told you guys that I was going to write about 500 more words so that I could get onto the word count target thing, but I didn't do that. I was too tired. Again, sorry that this video is a lot later than they should be. This one isn't because I was tired. This one was because I just forgot that I was doing this. I feel a lot better today. I still have sicky symptoms, but I'm not zombie tired as yesterday. So last night I went to bed with my word count being about 4,500 words. Same as I told you guys yesterday, but I've written a good amount today, and right now my word count is 5,414. I still gotta write over 1,000 words to get to today's word goal. It's a pretty ambitious goal considering it's already 6 o'clock as I'm filming this. Plus I have to edit and post this and do all of that. But I think it's doable. I think I'm going to be able to do that. I'm on chapter 5 right now. I've made a lot of big changes. I started a document for deleted scenes. There's already 4 scenes on there. To be honest, 2 of them aren't really deleted scenes. They're just scenes that I changed so much that they're basically the original version of the scene versus how the scene is now. I pretty much completely redid my entire first chapter. It started at a different place. It went completely different. So basically the first deleted scene is the entire original chapter. A lot of people say that their first draft is so horrible that they can't even look at it. I wasn't seeing a lot of that at first, but now I'm starting to understand why people say that. I'm really just reading this and being so very uncomfortable. Another reason that I want to catch back up is not only because I want to be caught up, but also one of my friends that is also doing NaNoWriMo, I keep looking at their word count. They're over 7,000 words already. And I'm thinking, how are you writing so much? They're staying right on track. In fact, now they're ahead by 1,000 words. I don't get competitive about a lot of things, but I'm starting to get competitive with my word count. So, my writing tip for today. I've recently discovered a character development exercise that I really like. I haven't really tried it too much, but it just makes sense in my mind. This may not be the best thing to do during NaNoWriMo. You should probably do this in December before you write your second draft or your third draft or whatever draft you're on. Basically, it's to hang out with your characters. Hanging out with real life people is how you learn more about them. So it only makes sense that hanging out with your fictional characters is going to help you get to know them better. Come up with a bunch of different scenarios and then write about how your character would be in that scenario. How would your character react to being confronted by a bully or by seeing someone else get confronted by a bully? How much peer pressure would it take to get them to do something they don't want to do? Usually when I do this, the first thought that comes to my mind is how likely is it for them to be in the scenario? And if it's not very likely, then how could they get into the scenario? If your character is very cautious and careful, then getting cornered by a mugger in a dark alleyway probably isn't likely going to happen to them. But what scenario could have happened before this that would have caused this scenario? Maybe they're a huge animal lover and their dog ran into the alleyway and they chased it because their animal-loving instincts outweighed their carefulness at that point. Maybe instead of a dog, it was a little sibling and they're overprotective. Maybe they're very punctual and they're running late and the alleyway is a shortcut. And then after that you think about how they would deal with the mugger. Would they try to fight the mugger? Would they try to run away from the mugger? Would they try to outsmart the mugger? What would they do afterwards? Would they never speak of it again because they're afraid the mugger will hunt them down? Will they go directly to the police? Will they go to that party that they were late for and tell everyone? Are they the kind of person that muggers would even mess with? If your character is this like very small woman, then it's probably more likely that the mugger would go after them. If your character is this very ginormous man who looks like that he goes to the gym on a daily basis, a mugger's probably not going to bother with him. Now to share with you guys a quote from my novel. One thing's for sure, they definitely have less history to learn here. That's all I've got to talk to you guys about today. I hope your NaNoWriMo's going well. I hope your word counts are high. Comment down below about what your word count right now is, as well as your main character's name. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you can see the rest of these videos. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Bye! That was the weirdest growl ever.